Hi, my name is Alexis. I'm also known as Pixie from Bear and Pixie Art Studios, and this is Zoe. But today is going to be a prep video for Mid-Valley Comic Con, so we'll go over our new table display and new items that we'll have at our next convention. So stay tuned. We have our third convention coming up at the end of April for Mid-Valley Comic Art Expo, so clearly we're still new to all this kind of stuff, but if you have any tips as well, share them down below and it might help somebody else too. We started with a collapsible display we got off of Etsy to display all of my mini prints, but that thing was a disaster to put together and would risk snapping when taking it apart. So instead, for this next convention, we bought a nail polish stand off of Amazon that I'd seen other artists use, and it was a bit smaller, but I had a game plan moving forward. For our second convention, we had already bought these shoe organizer grids. You may have seen them already with other artists using these at conventions. They're quite popular for a good reason. It's quite flexible as far as being able to change up the design however you want and come apart for easy storage. And plus they come in multiple colors too. Before we were using glue dots to attach our prints to the grids, but even with multiple glue dots, the prints all throughout our last event were slipping and falling down. But our neighbor actually recommended that we use these little magnets instead. And so far, at least in the test run, they're holding up much better, and they also do less damage on the prints too. Next, we got a stand to try a backdrop to hold all of our larger prints. I took each print in its protective sleeve and then just taped them together using clear packing tape. We also got a black cloth to drape over the stand, and then we just clipped the prints to the top of the stand. I'm also using the magnets to attach our sign to the top. Then I can take each print, fold them up, and then store them away. I made a little QR code sign for people to scan if they wanted to connect to our shops or social media, and if you have an Adobe subscription, they actually have a free QR code software. You just plug in your URL and it pops out the QR code for you. There are other free options out there. This is just the one that I know and use, but I would highly recommend getting some sort of QR scanner. I'll leave a link to everything we use down below if you wanted to check them out. We aren't sponsored or anything, but these are really helpful tools that we use for our conventions. Alright, I'm back. So day 2, we're gonna finish up the table here. I still have a couple more things to move around and some signs to put up, but let me show you guys what we have so far. Alright, so I did move the books down here. I originally did have them planning on being up there, but I think I'm gonna move those books down here instead, and I might do maybe some more mystery bags or maybe something else as well. I'm not quite sure yet. And then, hi Zozo. So here I have the book that people can flip through to kind of look at all of our prints. And then we have our sticker and bookmarks and some pins. And I still have to make some backing boards for the keychains, but kind of working on that. And then I need to figure out where I'm going to put some of these signs as well for our business. I don't think I'm going to use the sticker display anymore since we have this one here and people just kind of grab the stickers anyway. So I'm going to give that a try. Then over here we have the pins. So you can kind of see all of them on display here, and then I highlight the charity pin as well. So if you get one of these pins, $2 of that purchase will go to Wives of Fire to help endangered animals. And then I have our pricing list as well over here. I kind of put it off to the side so that way if people are thinking about what they want to do or what they want to get, it's kind of off to the side so other customers can still kind of walk around the booth and see. And then we have our mystery bags up here. I did get some other types of bags, so instead of using these, I might switch these out for, let me see if I have those over here. So I might switch these bags out instead for these instead. They look a little bit nicer. These I just kind of handmade myself, but I think I'll switch them over to these, and I can fit way more here anyways. And then it obviously doesn't like to stay closed anyways here, so I think that other bag will work better. And then we have the other art book. So I'm going to put a sign here of letting people know that they can flip through the book. And then we have our other prints up here. These 3 sparkle, as you can kind of tell on the camera here a little bit. Let's see if I can get that. And I'm going to put a sign up here as well that says that we sparkle. And I'll put the pricing as well, kind of right about there for what the pricing will be for these prints as well. And then we have our backdrop for the larger prints there. I think that turned out really nice. I think I'll move those down just a little bit lower. And then I'm gonna put the bigger version of this sign up there and then lower the prints down just a little bit lower. So I think I'll do that. And then we have the other prints over here as well. So same thing, I'll put the pricing sign up here for those smaller prints and then another sign probably like up there or maybe down here or something for these other prices. So that's about it. So we'll finish this up today here and then I'll move all this stuff out of the way and we'll have our little room back here. Thank you so much for watching. We hope to see you at Mid-Valley Comic Con, but if you can't make it, all of our links to our shops will be down below. So thank you so much for watching and we will see you next time. Bye! Wherever it starts. Oh, I think I got it. Oh, there we go. Nope, no. No. Oh, excuse me.